perfect way to respond to the situation. All the power of my body and soul is freed from my lungs and throat and cuts off all the thoughts of my brain. As I shut off my thoughts and emotions, I crumble down and twist my body to turn around. I'm sure it was there. Somebody was there. Somebody was there until I turned around. I fall backwards and look at the empty space. Maybe it's invisible. I don't see it, but it's still there. With a scream, my waves of my emotions pour out. But I'm extremely calm. Carefully handle the overflowing waves of emotion and convert them to offense. I need to do that to be able to find a way out of this extraordinary situation that I'm in right now. I let the turmoil control me extremely calmly. The metal bat is still in my right hand. I remember reading the Kinder book, or something that it's extremely difficult to avoid the attack to the eye level. Whoa! I shout. The silver metal moves from left to right in the entry hall. The bat hits the right side of the wall and bounces back with the impact. I calmly control the impact to change it to attack to the left side. I break the door of the shoebox. Those two swings cut the air, but I'm sure it gave an emotional impact. I can feel the lack of patience in the air. The attack is the only thing I needed. As I pull out the bat that's buried in the shoebox, I rotate my body and roar. Whoa! My roar shakes the air that adds more destructive power to my repeating blow. Crash! The hard blow crushes the top of the shoebox. None of my blows hit the enemy, but my fury definitely did. By the time I'm soaked in sweat and breathing heavily, my enemy has dematerialized. When I make sure my enemy has disappeared, I lock the door and put the chain. Is it just pretending to be gone, but really inside of the house? Again, with such aggression, I search around the house, but I don't find anything. I succeed. I successfully chased it away. Suddenly, I feel weak and heave a big sigh. All the secretions from my brain that I was stopping until this moment suddenly get all mixed up. Fear, fulfillment, and suspicion are mixed in and flow through my body. I don't pay any attention to each of those emotions. Put them all down with the strongest emotion of all, which is fatigue. Even at this moment, I'm calm. After I check all the locks in the house, I go up to my room and close the drapes. Then I stand straight and bend my head backwards a little. I get all of the idle thoughts and cool down my brain calmly. What just happened in that entry hall? It was there. I thought once I'm calm, I might think it was actually my imagination. But I still don't. Calm down, Keiichi Maebara. Calm down. But no matter how calmly I think, it wasn't my imagination. There was definitely a supernatural phenomenon, and there was somebody behind me. It's not that I was delirious or confused or saw a phantom. It really isn't. Proof? There's proof. When I asked, "Who are you?" whoever it was behind me inhaled to answer. I heard that noise clearly. The situation I'm in right now is unclear. Is Is it a supernatural phenomenon of the curse of Oyashiro? Is it the work of the villagers who accept the existence of the curse blindly? Anyway, the motive is unknown. Also, the method is still a mystery too. If the suspect is human, and that means I admit that Renner and the others are a suspect, it'll be easy to solve. Oishi and the police will arrest my enemy. But what if the curse of Oyashiro exists? Oishi declared the curse doesn't exist. He sounds so reliable at the time, but now there may be a possibility that the suspect may be non-human. He seems unreliable all of a sudden. What would happen if I told Oishi that this is caused by the curse of Oyashiro? I can't imagine his reaction, but I know the distance between us will become huge rapidly. I won't gain anything by doing that, especially when I don't have any allies, and I don't even know if it's the curse or not. I probably will keep the facts from the entrance hall incident to myself. I shouldn't write down anything about today on the paper behind the clock. There's a small chance that even when I think I'm calm, I'm actually delirious, and that's why I had the rage in the entry hall. It would be great if that's true. I can deny the curse of Oyashiro, but if I deny the curse of Oyashiro, that means I admit Renner and the others are the suspect. If I deny Renner and the others are the suspect, that means I admit the curse of Oyashiro. If I deny both, that means I admit that I'm crazy. The three impossible choices swirl around and make me feel dizzy. Wait, did he just say... Oh, okay. Once again, I stand straight and bend my head backward slightly to cool my head. Calm down, Keiichi. Only what happened is the truth. Don't think of anything else. But I can't help it. How nice it would be if I was crazy and everything that has happened until now was all hallucination. The curse of Oyashiro doesn't exist. Renner and the others are my best friends. I wish I was crazy. This is the first time I've wished for that. Whoops. The phone downstairs starts to ring. I hardly ever receive a call, so I never race to answer. But my parents are gone, so I have to answer it. I crawl out of bed and go downstairs. Hello, my bar residence. Keiichi, it's Mom. I have a bad feeling. I think she's going to ask me to go grocery shopping. So I speak first. What? I don't mind eating instant noodles. There's still plenty of it, right? When the whole family went shopping the other day, we bought a case of it. I wanted to get many different kinds, but Mom said it would be more expensive that way, so I bought a dozen of pork-flavored noodles with ginger. Well, the door scene's just about to happen. But I guess my parents don't like that kind, so they don't eat it. So there's still plenty left. So there's no need to go grocery shopping, right? No, that's not why I called. Dad and I have to go to Tokyo for our business. What? Right now? This is truly unexpected. Well, actually, we're already here. We left around lunchtime. From here to Tokyo is not a short distance. It would take at least 6 hours driving fast on a freeway. Wonder what the speed limit on a freeway in Tokyo is. I mean Japan. My dad has a license, but he doesn't like to drive on a freeway. So they usually use trains, which takes even longer. You were there when we were talking about it, so you probably already know. but Dad's business contract isn't going too well right now. Now I remember them talking about business not going too well last night. Dad is such a sensitive person, so if we don't do something about it, it'll affect his work too. My dad is a typical artist. His mood changes quickly as the sky in fall. It can also be said that he's weak. Why can't you do business over the phone? Keiichi, come on, it's your dad's job. Please be a little more understanding, okay? Anyway, it's a lot quicker to discuss in person than over the phone. When the topic is Dad's job, I can't say anything as a son. So we won't be home until tomorrow night. You'll be okay alone, right? I won't die. Keiichi, don't say that so casually. If there's something you're concerned about, please talk to me. I know I can help you. She is concerned as a parent because I said if I die suddenly last night. Though I already know talking to her won't solve anything, which makes me sad. But I have no intention of dying. At least, not until I know everything. I won't die. I'll live. Even if I have to struggle helplessly. Okay. Make sure you get up in time and eat your breakfast. Don't forget to take a bath and brush your teeth too. Okay, see ya. And that's it for the phone conversation. My parents go to Tokyo for business once in a while. But it's so far away. They usually take care of business on the phone. Even if they have to go, it's usually planned ahead of time. Never this suddenly. That bothers me. That seems so unnatural. Anyway, the fact is, I'm alone in the house tonight. Oh, sorry, I have to stop the video. Okay, I'm back. I'm alone in this house tonight. When my parents get home, they won't find me. I'll be nowhere to be found. I will have disappeared. When I think about what happened in the past 5 years because of the curse of Oyashiro, that's very possible. It's getting late. Maybe it'll look odd if only the lights in my room are on. It'll be like letting my enemy know my parents are gone, and giving them a chance to attack me. I run down to the living room and turn the lights in the TV. I turn the volume up a little. Then I go to my study and turn the lights and music on. This will look like my parents are home. I go around the house and make sure all the doors and windows are locked. When I look out at the balcony, I turn pale and find the laundry on the line. This is an easy giveaway. I have to bring them in. I bring the laundry in to look like my mum is home. Is everything okay? The garage. My parents don't go to Tokyo in the car, but they drive to Okinomiya Station. An empty garage says they aren't home. I run outside and close the garage door, which is usually left open. Okay, is it everything? The newspaper. My mum usually brings in the newspaper. She said they left around lunchtime, so the evening paper is still out there. As I expected, I bring in everything that was in the mailbox inside and spread in the entry hall. Okay. This should be everything. A destroyed shoebox. I can't leave it like this. Maybe I'll say I fell and hit it with the bat that had my hand or something like that. But I can't just leave it like this. I should clean it up at least a little before my mum yells at me. I remember being a broom and a dustpan in the storeroom. As I go to get them, the phone rings again. Hello, my bar residents. Hello, Keiichi. Is your mom home? Sorry, she's out right now. Are you stupid, Keiichi Maibara? Why are you telling that your parents are out? Calm down, there's still a chance to follow that. She'll be back soon. This isn't good. She might call back later or have her call me when she returns. That's okay. It's nothing important. Thank you. She hangs up and I'm relieved that the conversation didn't go on. I'm lucky. I have to handle calls from my parents tonight. This last one was okay, but such an ad-lib won't work again. I should think of a lie to tell. My parents are home, but they can't come to the phone. My mum is deep frying, so she can't leave the kitchen. No. She's in bed not feeling well. Maybe. As I go back to my room, the phone rings again. It seems like it's ringing because it knows that I'm going to tell a lie. I don't want to answer, but I have to. They'll suspect the absence. I could have let that phone off the hook and say I didn't notice the phone was off the hook. But at least I have to answer this one. I get ready and pick up the phone. Hello? I stop naming myself so that I don't need to be nice to a stranger by telling them my name. But on the contrary to my unfriendly voice, there's such a cheerful voice on the other end. Sorry to call you this late. Oh, it's Oishi. Sorry to call you this late. I'm Oishi from the Okinomiya bookstore. Ah, Oishi. Are you Maebara? Good evening, I'm glad you sound well. Hold on a second. I pick up the cordless phone and run up to my room. Nobody else is home, so it doesn't make a difference, but when I talk to Oishi, I want to do it in a safe place. Thank you for waiting. So, how have you been? How have I been? I have to admit that I'm a little upset about the hypocritical way he's talking. The last time I talked to Oishi was the day before yesterday. The day I missed school and ran into him on the way home from the clinic. We went into town for lunch and talked. After that, Renner and Mion visited me and cross-examined me. I really just want to go to sleep right now. So, that's all for now. Bye for now, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Higurashi. So, oh yeah, I've been basically spending all night trying to get Ultima 5 to work. Well, not exactly Ultima 5. I got Ultima 5 to work almost instantly. What I wanted to do was install music onto Ultima 5. Because it's one thing I noted about in my Ultima 5 Let's Play was the lack of music. But there's actually a patch that can put the music on. And I just can't do it. It's really difficult. Anyway, back to this Let's Play. Satoshi and I are... What? Everything that I did today was simply a duplication of Satoshi? Was Satoshi in the same situation as I am? Close friends change drastically and become murderous for no reason? At least, I don't think there's a reason. Then he suffered like me and picked up a bat to protect himself and carried it around pretending to practice the swing. And suddenly one day, he transferred. Something numbing goes through my body in the bloodstream. It starts from closest to the heart and then all over my body. I'm frozen from head to toe. What does she mean? Transferred. So, is Satoshi still at the school he transferred? Would he be the only one who can understand me? Would he tell me everything about why things are happening? Anyway, where did he transfer to? What does it mean to transfer? What does it mean? I'm at the front of my door. The cold doorknob feels heavy. Is anyone home? This isn't unusual, so I search my pocket and pull out the key from my keychain. I go inside, and when I take my shoes off, my spine freezes. What? There's somebody who came inside with me right behind me. Just like when a classmate does it as a joke. He is standing right behind me. You've got to be kidding. It's my imagination. Stay so close to me, and for me not to notice until we're inside the house. How could that be possible? But it's not a mistake. It's behind me. Hey, Keiichi, if it's behind you, how can you be so sure? Because I hear its hair move. How could you hear such a noise? You just imagined it. Because I hear it blink. How can you hear such a noise, Keiichi Maebara? My wildest sense warns me about what's behind me, and my most rational common sense denies it and tells me it's just my imagination. It stirs up an eerie image by telling me it's just my imagination and there's nobody behind me. At the same time, if it's not there, then what is it that's behind me? Another eerie feeling overwhelms me. Isn't it better that somebody is actually there? Could you accept the fact that there's nobody there when you turn around? Everything will be clear once I turn around, but I'm not brave enough to do it. I know, I'll say something. Whoever is behind me may answer. My wandering brain comes up with the idea, trying desperately to find a way so I don't have to turn around. If I thought calmly, realized that's no solution. Who are you? An unrecognizable husky voice comes out from deep inside my throat. It seems that whoever is behind me is having a hard time coming up with an answer. What do you mean it seems? Calm down, Keiichi. This is just an imagination. Then I hear it for sure. I hear it inhale and answer my question anyway. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it clearly. It's a female. A young female. I don't know who it is, but my last bit of braveness, the brute courage, gives me the power to scream.